오버젤러스 브레인의 트루 버라이어티.
Alright, this should be the only gas station run we do. If my battery dies, we'll be there. Chris is redoing his battery right now. back, but you know, this happens when you're riding. I don't know, we don't know if Chris is, as you see his back light starting to go dimmer and dimmer. I don't know if it's losing power or what, but I did bring my battery charger with me, just in case we can charge that shit. You can see. We're almost there. We gotta take this turn. Yeah, we're literally almost. Oh, we're almost there. I thought the camera just died, guys. So I was like, oh, just died again.
Man, it's just pretty dead.
I know, I mean, yeah, I can tell because your back light goes all the way out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You call hippie. Oh, his fucking truck don't work.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't think so.
Yeah, my phone's on. Give him a call. Yeah, try the phone.
Let's try to jump start it. You want to push? I mean, you want me to push?
Nah, I can push. You're good. Alright, let's see if we get there. We're super close.
Alright, this is Chris Campa, way out here. Got Tomahawk Creek right there. Battery died on the motorcycle. I just put the battery in. There's obviously some type of draw being taken from the battery. Me and Don were on our way to Woodhaven, the Vigia's camp out spot. Luckily, our guy Hippie, the painter, lives out here in Paw Paw. So Don took my battery to Hippie in Paw Paw, and hopefully they can charge that sucker up, bring it back here. I'll just throw it in, and then we'll just head back to Hippies and chill over there. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go to the Vigias, Woodhaven. But man, look how dark it gets over here when there's no freaking cars around. And the night sky, wow. Can you see all the stuff moving around in the night sky? It's freaking amazing. Yeah. Pretty amazing.
Absolutely, man. Chris, here's your keys. Thank you. Just like that, it floated. That's so there, man. You want to roll on that? I can. All the flashes on here and the heaviest.
What up? Those is BRAINAIC, Grand Rising. So, story time. What ends up happening? We're going to the campground. As we're getting closer to the campground, I'm gonna say about maybe a little bit over halfway of our journey. Chris's battery right here. Chris's battery terminal wasn't really connected all the way, so we realized that wired it back down, got rolling. We get about 30 miles to our destination from where we gotta be, and then the battery cuts out and it was losing charge. Now, Brandon was an awesome dude. He came by, stopped by his charger. He didn't have his Hey, come on out. Come on outside. Explain what happened last night. We're gonna explain to him what happened to you. I'm at the part where Brandon pulls up first. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. So Brandon pulls up the first one. He comes, checks it out, starts to help us analyze the bike a little bit. And then Liam, another guy, comes up and he actually has one of the things that, like I said, I need to get. And it's on the list, a portable battery charger that, got Chris going right away. So we got him going, but it still wasn't keeping charge. So he rolled down the road a little bit more. We stopped again. Brandon stayed behind us. Like I said, Brandon, hey, thank you again. Shout out to you, bro. And then the second time we stopped, we started to analyze to see if there was any like electrical leaks, in which we found was due to the headlight. So we ended up, Brandon ends up leaving. I ended up taking Chris's battery and trying to head up to Roadrunner? Roadrunner. In that process, they didn't have a place where I could charge. And of course, I was blue because we're in this area. We knew who to call. The boys were here. Got Hippie and John with the roadside assistance. And yeah, was able to hit up Hippie, put Chris's battery right on the charge. Got Chris's bike on there. It looked cool. We got some 3D footage. We'll show you guys of that too when we get to the crib. And yeah, we got Chris's bike here, and now it seems to be running good. It was running straight.
Yeah, running really good.
So,
yeah, it was just losing charge. Unfortunately, it's a brand new battery. It looked like the one of the terminals got wiggled off when I was riding. Must have backed up the screw and it fell off and drained the battery, and we had trouble with it pretty much the whole time after that. Yeah, the headlight looks like it needs to be redone, and right here is probably where the power was getting drawn from right here. Yeah.
Thanks to Brandon again. Yeah, thanks to Brandon again, because he did come back the second time. 45 minutes right as me and Hippie were pulling up, and he had his truck. he had his ramp. He was ready to pull Chris's bike. So yeah, like I said, thanks again to Brandon yet again. And thanks to everybody who just goes out and stops and asks if bikers are okay when they're on the side of the road. Always, always, always. Like I say, thanks to you guys. For always looking out for us. But that's what ended up happening. So from here, we're going to take the journey back to my place, drop my shit off, take the journey back to his place, and then I'll drop him off. He'll be safe, and then I don't know, maybe get some food. So stay with us, guys. All right. Guys, so yeah, he tightened up his headlight real quick a little bit for us, and now we're rolling. Now we're back on it, man. It was an eventful night, man. That stuff was fun. It happens, and good thing we were still in the state, but stuff like that shouldn't get you guys deterred. Chris. Finally off, had to tell Hey D, thank you one more time for his hospitality.
오버젤러스 브레인의 트루 버라이어티.